I gotta say the same thing I said in Spanish. I gotta say it in English because there's a lot of Puerto Ricans that don't know English, which you should learn English. I mean, I gotta say it in what am I saying? I'm saying that whatever I said in Spanish, I gotta say it in English because there's a lot of Boricuas who doesn't know Spanish, and you should learn your language. At least try. My gosh, don't 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 lose your heritage, for crying out loud. Um, what I was saying in Spanish is that there is a male agenda against females, specifically target on Puerto Rican women. This is not going to happen to all Puerto Rican women. It's specifically targeted. They're targeting people like me who have faith in the Lord, like true people, true believers. They're targeting people that are lonely. They're targeting people that nobody likes. So the target is on specific people. It's not on everybody because they don't mess with people that have a lot of friends, and they don't do that. Um, they do it to us because they know that nobody believes crazy people like myself. Although us crazy people, we have an intelligence that is incomprehensible sometimes. I just want to let the Boricua women know there's a target behind our back. There's a target against us. There's an agenda against us Puerto Rican women, which should prepare ourselves educationally. We need to prepare ourselves, educate ourselves more. We need to go to school and focus solely on school. When we're in elementary school, just focus on school. When we're in high school, just focus on school. Don't worry about having boyfriends. Worry about getting scholarships. Worry about getting A's. Worry about getting educated, my dear Puerto Rican female, so that you can go to a good college and become a lawyer, a female lawyer. There's no female Puerto Rican lawyers and that I know of. And there's not too many of us Puerto Rican lawyers in the Cumberland County. You need to become a lawyer because we need to take those positions of power from the white people that are destroying our lives. Those white judges, all those white judges. Every time I go to court, and it's a lot of times, all I see are white judges, whether it be a female or a male, and they're terrible. They destroy my life. They have destroyed my life. That's what I'm telling you. There's a message that men are sending out to women in New Jersey, at least. I don't know if any other in other place, but I know in New Jersey there's a message that is being sent to women, and you might be the target and you don't know it. When you meet a man, study that man. Study that man's intentions. Are they trying to be with you because you're a perfect target for their agenda, or they truly love you? Like, you need to learn to study that person. I recommend you that you get a counselor, Christian counselor from a Christian church. When you look for a pastor, the Bible says the good pastor leaves the 99 behind and looks for the lost sheep. Look for a true pastor. A true pastor is not worried about paying bills in the church. The true pastor is worried about, where are the souls? We lost a soul. We need to go look for it. We lost a sheep. We need to find it. You know, a real pastor is not just a pastor up in the altar. He is doing the dirty work. He's going to the houses of the people that are lost, that are lost, that became lost, and they look for that person. If you find that pastor, that's a real pastor. That's the sign of a real pastor. Somebody who looks for the souls, who just not he not only preaches at the altar. His main job is on the streets. Once you find that church, there's gotta be a good counselor there. Get a good Christian counselor. Get a empathetic counselor. Get a psychological counselor too, a worldly counselor, so that you're like streetwise and Christ-wise too. But be careful who you get as a counselor, psychological counselor, because the psychologists are crazy. They got crazy ideas. You know what I mean? Get one that is grounded on research-based knowledge. Be careful if you're a loner. When you're a loner, you are the perfect target for this male organization. Thank you, DJ. I love you. Have a good day. When you're a loner, you are the best candidate for this type of agenda. When nobody likes you, when people rejects you, people like me, we believe in God and nobody likes us. People reject us. Nobody invites us over to nothing. We're just the loner, the lone wolf. We are the perfect target because nobody's going to believe us when we say, hey, I'm being abused, and nobody's going to believe us. Nobody's going to listen to us. So we are the perfect target. If you're a loner, I recommend you leave New Jersey. Find a place where you can find support and make yourself a lot of friends and find a system that supports you. Don't get married to get support from that marriage. Don't get married in a rush. Don't get married in a rush. I'm talking to all the Puerto Rican women and the mothers who have girls. Relay this message to your girls. Don't get married fast. Don't get married because a man looks like he has it all together, like he has a house, he has a job. Be careful who you married. Study that person well. Make sure that person is not trying to send a message through you. Make sure that person has empathy and is not a narcissist. Study your man before you marry that person. Do not give children to anybody. Don't go around giving anybody children. That is special. That should be between people who love each other well, not between a person that has an agenda against you. Study that person well. Make sure you know that person's intentions. Fast if you have to. Fast for the Lord and ask God, reveal to me this person's heart, this person's mind. What is the intention of this person? Does he truly love me, or does he have an agenda against me, women? There's an agenda against Puerto Rican women. Not all Puerto Rican women are affected by this. Not all. But if you're a loner, you might be the perfect target. If you're a person that nobody likes, you might be the perfect target. If you're a person that nobody invites over, that nobody shares with, you are the perfect target. Because when you're getting abused, nobody's going to listen to you. Nobody's going to hear you. Nobody's going to believe you. So there is an agenda against Puerto Rican women. Don't get married. My recommendation is, if you're feeling lonely, the last thing you want to do is get married to feel like, I found family. That's the last thing you want to do. Make yourself a group of friends that really empathize with you. Study your friends. Make sure your friends have good intentions towards you, that they're not just using you or hanging out with you because you have money or because you offer them beers, or, see if your friends can stand with you in the good days and the bad days. What type of friends do you have? Are they my real friends, or they're using me friends? Be very careful who you get married, who you give kids to. My recommendation is, don't get married. Adopt. The Bible says that the true religion is taking care of the widows and taking care of the orphans. Become a hero to one of these kids. I mean, to me, a true hero is that. I have a different opinion of what is a true hero. My heroes don't carry guns. My hero is Mother Teresa. She's a hero to me. My hero are people that help others without killing them. My heroes are parents who adopt. That is saving a life. You're saving a life without having to kill anybody else. I'm a different person. I don't follow the masses. The word masses has the word ass in it. You become an ass when you follow the mass. Don't be an ass. Have your mind of your own. Create your own heroes. And anybody's brave with a gun. Who isn't brave with a gun? Come on, that's not a sign of bravery to me. A sign of bravery to me is Mother Teresa. That lady, can kick the Satan's butts. Mother Teresa, it's like the epitome of a heroic woman to me. Become Mother Teresa. Again, Before you're going to marry somebody, study them really well, their intentions. Study their intentions. Study their intentions. Be very careful, Puerto Rican women. There are no Puerto Rican lawyers. There are barely no Puerto Rican lawyers. Not in the Cumberland area. I haven't seen Puerto Rican lawyers. There are no Puerto Rican judges. We need that. Don't become used to just becoming a teacher or working for a factory. Study so hard that you get a career as a lawyer and then become a judge. We need Puerto Rican judges. Judges are the ultimate power, and they're all white. All the judges that I've been through, they're all white, and they're all corrupted. They have hurt me. They all take advantage of you. They have not done any justice on my side. They have not done real justice on my side. They have not been fair to me. You, Puerto Rican women, need to get up, get your education. Stop trying to be like Jennifer Lopez. Jennifer Lopez has done nothing for nobody. You know what you need to become? You need to become a lawyer so that you can help people like us that are being abused through the system, so that you can become judges, because that's the power that we need as Puerto Ricans. We need that power back. Stop giving white people so much power that they already need. They already have enough power over us. You want to know what's the ultimate power? Judge. Women, Puerto Rican women, become judge. Forget about trying to be famous. Be powerful. Be an agent of hope to all the other Puerto Rican women like me who are suffering under the hands of a system of men, an agenda, a masculine agenda that is trying to send a message to all women. Men are trying to send a message to all women through me. People like me, they're trying to send us a message so that we can send a message out. Men are sending a message, and it's very loud, and you need to listen to that. So you need to take courage. Yes, that falling in love is a beautiful thing, but getting abused through the system every day of your life, it's not worth it, falling in love, if that's what's going to happen at the end. Make yourself an educated woman. Have your own money. Have your own finances. Make sure the group that is standing with you is really standing with you. Make sure that you're not a loner getting married. Don't use your marriage as a way of getting a support system, because that will be you probably marrying your enemy, your future enemy. There is an agenda against women, Puerto Rican women. And the way to defeat that is don't get married, adopt. Become a lawyer. There's not. Do you hear of lawyers? Women lawyers? I want to become a lawyer now. I'm old, but we should all Puerto Rican women strive to become lawyers so that we can become judges. We need to be the judges in the future. Hear this, mother who has a daughter. If I had a daughter, that's what I will tell my daughter. My kids are boys. They're immune. Nothing bad is going to happen to them. It is the women, the Puerto Rican women. Men are sending us a message, and we better pay attention because it's a message that is loud and clear. Don't marry a man because that man has a house, has a job, he looks stable. Those are the worst. Don't let people manipulate you because of the money that they have. Because a lot of people manipulate you with the money and the help that they have, because that way they can win you over to their team and they can change your mind and take away your faith. People manipulate a lot with money. Money is a big manipulator. Money is a big manipulator, and it changes people's hearts and it changes people's minds. Do not be impressed when a man has a job, when a man has a stable job, when a man has some money. Do not be impressed by that. Make your own money, ladies. Become rich yourself. Be the rich girl. Be very careful. Don't fall in love that easily. Study your man. Remember, there is an agenda against masculine agenda against Puerto Rican women. Men are sending a message, and you better wake up and listen, because they're not playing any games. I don't want you to end up like me. You see, I have empathy and I worry about others. And I would never like anybody to go through the things that I've been through. So if you don't want to go through the hell that I've been through, be very careful who you married. Very careful. And become a hero, a heroine. Don't be Jennifer Lopez. I love Jennifer Lopez, but she's done nothing for us. What has she done for us Puerto Ricans? None of these artists have done anything for us. That's why I don't follow the masses. See, my heroes do not have microphones on. See, the biggest message that I've ever received from Mother Teresa didn't come from her mouth. It came from her works. She demonstrated me the power of love, not through her mouth. All the crap that she talked. No. I don't even know what her voice sounds like, but I know what her message is. And her message is the most powerful message that I've ever heard in my entire life. Be a Mother Teresa.